Hello, I'm Suresh Menon and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how you can use the power of imagination to manifest anything that you want under the sun, any of your desires. Most people are totally unaware of the creative power of imagination. When people say that God is in man, what it actually means is this power of our imagination. There is nothing in this world that cannot be manifested as per your desire, whether it is money, whether it's a job, whether it is a relationship, whether it is a business. Virtually anything you can manifest. A home, you can manifest a car of your own. Anything can be manifested using the power of imagination. Interesting, isn't it? When you discover the power of this imagination and with sustained practice, you can manifest anything that you desire. I say this with experience, using this method of sleeping with your imagination. I want to tell you today how you can put your wish into your imagination, keep it there before you go to sleep, and sleep with it. What you need to do is you should actually feel yourself right into the situation of your fulfilled desire and continue therein until you fall asleep. As you feel yourself, remain in it until you give it all the tones of reality, give it all the sensory vividness, and quietly fall asleep. You will find yourself magically moving across a series of events leading you towards your objective in the way that will be designed by the universe. All that you need to visualize is the end point and nothing in between. Now I will tell you how this can be done. The first and the most important thing is that you should know exactly what you want with all details as much as possible. When you know exactly what you want, try and make as lifelike a representation as possible of what you would see, what you would touch, what you would do, what you would hear, the people with you, the conversations, emotions, everything. Everything as if it is real and you are experiencing it physically. You are in it. For example, if I wanted a new home but I had no money, but I still know exactly what I want. So without taking anything else into consideration, I would make as lifelike a representation of the home that I would like, with all the things in it that I would want. And tonight, as I would go to bed, as I enter a drowsy, sleepy state, I would imagine that I am actually in such a house, my own house, my dream house. I would imagine that if I were to step off the bed now, I would step upon the floor of that house. If I was to leave this room, I would enter the room that is adjacent to my imagined room in that house. I would be touching the furniture and feeling it. I would make all my senses active in my imagination, including the smell of scented candles, the ambient sounds of a car passing by, the cool breeze washing over my face on the open deck, the sound of the birds twittering, the scent of the river water flowing just behind my backyard, the sight of a couple of boats in the early morning as the sun rises as I sit on the bench with a coffee, and more. Imagining this as lifelike as possible, I would slowly drift into a sound sleep. And I know this is going to happen over a period of time, of course. I have experienced the successes in this form several times over and over again, and trust me, this works. Let us say, for instance, that I'm looking forward to acquiring a mate for life, a very specific person, by the way. I would imagine this lovely person lying beside me. We would be looking at each other eye to eye and talking through our souls. I would imagine my hands feeling her cheeks, her soft cheeks, Imagining the feel is extremely important here because this triggers a chain of actions and reactions within the subconscious mind. I would move closer to her and smell her scent. And as we continue watching each other, speaking and talking to each other eye to eye, soul to soul, I would get into a passionate hug and feel all the emotions associated with it. I would perhaps drift into sound sleep with an imagined passionate lip lock. What happens actually is that when you imagine or visualize with all your senses, you are concentrating certain energies into specific channels. They vibrate at specific frequencies. Like attracts like. The energies that you put out to the universe attracts the same frequency of energy in abundance, manifesting your desires over a period of time that is determined by various factors not under your control or knowledge. The most important thing is that you should never ever try to devise a way for your desires to manifest. The universe is all knowing and knows of the ways and means to bring your desires into reality. And never doubt the universe. Your duty is to ask, and it is the universe's duty to provide. In fact, after the manifesting, just go to sleep and forget about it. When you wake up in the morning, before you open your eyes, imagine that you are waking up to your visualized reality yet again. Imagine that you are waking up in your new house with your desired loved one next to you. This is best done when you are still drowsy. Imagine you have already received what you asked for and thank the universe for having converted your dreams into reality. This is called gratitude. After this, open your eyes and pretend that you have received everything and act, behave, go about your routine as if you have received it all. Trust me, there will be a series of events that will happen, knowingly or unknowingly, that will propel your desires into reality. I will detail all the processes that happen in your subconscious mind and your brain in several subsequent videos for a better understanding. In other words, you can design the life of your desires. The most important thing is that you must have a strong desire coupled with the emotion and passions associated with it. Try these and start transforming your life. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the like, and please feel free to share the video with your circles. We will meet up in a new video very soon. Thank you.